Hello, friend. Welcome back. Today, I want to talk to you about something very, very real. Something that touches your heart. It's about building a daily habit, a daily English habit that works. Maybe you've tried this before. Maybe you started with excitement. You felt motivated, didn't you? You bought books, downloaded apps, you made plans, big study plans. You told yourself, this time is different. This time I'll be consistent. And you studied for a few days, maybe even a full week or two. You felt good, really good. You felt proud of yourself finally. But then something happened, right? Life got busy all over again. Work became stressful like before. Your boss gave you extra tasks. School demanded more time, more energy. Your family needed your attention too. And suddenly, you had no time left. You came home tired, completely empty. Your body felt heavy, your mind foggy. And English practice? It got skipped. Just for today, you told yourself, I'll start again fresh tomorrow. But tomorrow came, and you skipped again. One day became 2 days quietly. 2 days became a full week, and soon you stopped completely again. Now you're sitting here feeling guilty. You feel frustrated with yourself. You look in the mirror and think, why can't I stay consistent? Why am I so lazy and weak? Other people can do this easily. Why can't I be like them? You start again with hope. Again. You promise yourself this time will work. But deep down, you're not sure anymore. Because the same thing keeps happening, the same pattern, over and over. And it hurts, doesn't it? It hurts to feel like you're failing. It hurts to feel stuck in this cycle. Listen, I need you to hear this. I need you to really hear me now. You are not weak or undisciplined. You are not lazy or incapable. This problem you're facing right now, it's very, very common, my friend. Most English learners face this struggle. Thousands of people feel exactly like you. They start with hope, then stop. They blame themselves, feel guilty. They think something is wrong with them. But nothing is wrong with you. Nothing at all. Please believe that. It's not about your willpower here. It's not about your intelligence either. It's about the system you're using. The way you planned your habit, it wasn't designed to last long. It was designed to sound impressive, but not designed to actually work. And that's okay. Truly, it's okay. Because today, we're going to fix that. We're going to build something different, something small, simple, and real, something that fits your actual life, not some imaginary perfect life, not a strict study schedule plan, not a 2-hour daily routine dream, just a simple, calm daily habit, one that doesn't demand too much, one that doesn't break when life gets hard, one that stays with you every day. I'm not here to push you hard today. I'm not here to give you big goals. I'm here to guide you very gently. I'm here to walk beside you quietly. So will you stay with me today? Will you listen calmly? Take it slow. Let's build this habit together now. A habit that actually truly works. A habit that respects your real life. A habit that grows with you, not against you. So let's talk about why this happens. Why do English habits fail so often? Why do so many people quit halfway? It's not because you don't care enough. It's not because English is too hard. It's because the plan was too big. The plan didn't match your real life. Let me explain this clearly to you. Most people try to do too much. They set big, impressive-sounding goals. I'll study English 2 hours every day. I'll finish this entire book this month. I'll watch English shows every night. I'll practice speaking for 1 hour daily. These goals sound amazing at first. They sound motivating and inspiring. But here's the problem with them. They depend completely on motivation. And motivation? It's just a feeling. Feelings come and feelings go. Some days you wake up feeling energized. You feel ready to conquer the world. But most days, you just don't feel it. You're tired after work or school. Your brain feels foggy and exhausted. Your body wants rest, not study pressure. So you skip practice that one day. And that's when guilt starts creeping in. You think, I failed myself again today. I promised I'd be consistent this time, but I couldn't even do one day right. You start believing you're the problem here. You start thinking something is wrong with you. But you're not the problem, friend. You're really not. The system is. Let me explain what I mean here. Long study sessions are hard to keep. They require too much time and energy. They require perfect conditions to work. But life doesn't give perfect conditions. Life is messy, busy, and unpredictable. Irregular practice times confuse your brain. Your brain doesn't know when to expect it, so it never becomes automatic or easy. And all or nothing thinking? It kills habits. It kills them completely and quietly. If you can't do 2 hours today, you think, why do anything at all? If I can't do it perfectly right, I might as well not do it. So you do nothing and break the chain. One broken day becomes many broken days, and soon the habit dies completely. There's also fear hiding inside you. Deep fear that you don't talk about. Fear of doing it wrong, maybe. Fear of sounding silly or stupid. Fear of making mistakes in front of others.
So you wait to feel ready first. You wait until you know more grammar. You wait until your vocabulary is bigger. You wait until you feel confident enough. But ready never really comes, does it? Because ready is just another feeling. And feelings, they keep changing daily. You also compare yourself to fluent speakers. You watch them speak easily and smoothly. You think, I'm so far behind them. I'll never reach that level ever. And that comparison, it steals your confidence. It makes you feel small and incapable. Now, I want you to understand this. Motivation is a feeling, always temporary. You cannot build a lasting habit on something as unstable as feelings. Habits must be easy, not intense. They must be simple, not impressive. Consistency beats intensity every single time. You don't need 2 perfect hours daily. You need 5 calm minutes every day. 5 minutes that you actually do, not 2 hours that you keep skipping. You don't need to feel motivated first. You just need to show up gently. This is not about being lazy or strong. This is about design, habit design. If your habit is too big or hard, it will break, no matter who you are. Even the strongest person cannot sustain a habit that demands too much energy. So please, stop blaming yourself right now. Stop carrying this guilt and shame around. You didn't fail. The plan failed you. The system was broken from the start. And today, we're fixing that system. We're building something that actually lasts, something small, safe, and very real, something designed for your real life. So what does a real habit look like? What does a daily English habit actually mean? Let me explain this very, very clearly. A real English habit is small, tiny. It feels safe, not stressful at all, and it fits into your daily life easily. It doesn't demand perfect conditions first. It doesn't need 2 free hours daily. It doesn't require perfect energy levels. It just needs a few calm minutes. That's it, nothing more than that. Now, let me share the daily life logic. Habits work when they are easy to start. If something is hard to begin, if it requires too much preparation, you won't do it every single day. You'll skip it when life gets busy. You'll skip it when you're tired. You'll skip it when motivation is low. But if a habit is simple and quick, if it takes almost no effort to start, you can do it even on bad days, even on days when everything goes wrong, even on days when you're exhausted. Short practice is always better, always, than long breaks between study sessions. Think about it this way, okay? Would you rather study for 2 hours once a week when you feel motivated, or would you rather practice 5 minutes every single day without any pressure? Daily contact builds your brain much faster, even if each session feels very short, because English grows with daily repetition. Your brain needs regular input daily, not one big, exhausting weekly session. When you give your brain English daily, It starts organizing patterns automatically. It starts connecting words without effort. It starts understanding without translating. Routine matters more than time here. This is so important to understand. When you practice at the same time, your brain expects it, waits for it. It becomes automatic, not forced at all. And that's when a habit becomes real. That's when it stops requiring willpower. Now, let's talk about a mindset shift, a small shift that changes everything. Stop thinking, I need to study English. Start thinking, I'll touch English today. Do you feel the difference there? Can you feel how different they sound? Study sounds heavy and very serious. It sounds like work, like obligation. Touch sounds light and very simple. It sounds like connection, like curiosity. One creates pressure inside your mind. One creates comfort and gentle interest. And comfort is what keeps you going. Pressure makes you quit. Comfort makes you stay. Here's another important truth now. You don't need to understand everything. You really don't. Please believe this. You don't need perfect pronunciation either. You don't need to memorize long lists. You don't need to sound like a native. You just need daily, gentle contact. That's what builds real fluency over time. Skipping perfection helps consistency a lot. When you stop waiting to be perfect, when you stop judging every mistake, you start showing up more often naturally. And showing up, that's the real win here. Showing up is more important than performance. Showing up beats talent every single time. Now, I want you to believe this deeply. Say it with me right now, please. I can do a little every day. Say it again. I can do a little every day. Not 2 hours, just a little bit. And that little, it's completely enough. It's more than enough, actually speaking, because small steps are real progress too. Real progress doesn't always feel big. It doesn't announce itself loudly or proudly. It's quiet, almost invisible at first, like a seed growing underground silently. But it's there, working quietly, building your foundation. So let go of the pressure right now. Let go of the guilt and the fear. Let go of the need to be impressive. You don't need to impress anyone here. You just need to be consistent for yourself. And consistency comes from simplicity, always. A habit that's small, safe, and daily. That's exactly what we're building together. A habit that respects your energy levels. A habit that fits your busy schedule. A habit that doesn't judge your progress. A habit that just grows, quietly, daily. Okay, so let's build your habit now. Let's create something you can actually do. I'll give you 2 very simple actions. 2 things you can do every single day. They're short, calm, and very safe. They won't take much time or energy. Ready? Let's go through them very slowly. Daily action number 1 is this. 1 short listening activity every day. Just 5 to 10 minutes long, that's all. You don't need to understand it all. You don't need to repeat it too much. You don't need to write notes either. Just listen and let it flow in. Let the English wash over you gently. Choose something simple and very clear. Maybe a short podcast episode for learners, or maybe a calm English learning video, or maybe a simple audiobook chapter. Something that feels easy to follow along, something that doesn't stress you out. Now here's the most important part here. Do this at the same time every day. Same time every single day without fail. Maybe right after breakfast in the morning, or maybe during your lunch break at work, or maybe before bed at night, quietly. Pick a time that feels natural to you, a time when you're already calm inside, a time when you're not rushing anywhere. When you do this same time daily, your brain starts expecting it automatically. It becomes part of your daily routine, and routines don't need motivation at all. They just happen automatically, naturally, like brushing your teeth every morning. You don't think about it, you just do it. That's what we're building for you here. Now, let's talk about action number 2. Say a few simple sentences out loud. Not long speeches or presentations, no. Just a few simple sentences, that's all. About your daily life, about your day. Today, I woke up at 7 o'clock. I had tea and some toast for breakfast. I felt tired, but I'm okay now. The weather is nice today, very calm. Simple sentences exactly like that, you see? You're not trying to sound perfect here. You're not focusing on correction at all. You're not judging your accent or grammar. You're just letting English come out freely. This helps your mouth get comfortable daily. It helps your brain connect words faster. It helps your confidence grow very quietly. And it makes speaking feel normal, not scary. Now let me give you the key rules here. These rules will keep your habit alive. Rule number 1, keep it short, always. 5 to 10 minutes is completely enough. Don't push yourself beyond that limit ever. More time doesn't mean better results here. Consistency matters more than duration, always. Rule number 2, keep it familiar, always. Use the same type of content every day. Don't jump between different styles daily. Familiarity builds comfort and confidence fast. Your brain loves recognizing patterns daily. Rule number 3, keep it calm, always. No stress, no pressure, no rush at all. Just a gentle daily English moment for you. A moment of connection, not performance. A moment of learning, not testing yourself. Now let's talk about habit design principles. Same place, same time, same simple format. These 3 things make habits stick forever. If you listen in your bedroom every day, keep doing it in your bedroom always. If you practice at 8 a.m. daily, keep doing it at 8 a.m. consistently. Your brain loves this kind of pattern. It stops thinking hard, starts flowing naturally. It uses less energy, becomes automatic. And one more thing I really need to say. There's no fear of mistakes here at all. There's no performance pressure whatsoever. You're not being tested or judged by anyone. Nobody is listening or watching you here. You're just showing up for yourself daily. And showing up, that's the real success here. That's the only success that matters now. Not perfection, just presence every day. Now let's talk about repetition deeply. Repetition is your secret power here, always. It's what makes English feel natural over time. So let me explain how this really works. When you hear similar language every day, when you listen to familiar voices daily, your brain starts recognizing patterns naturally. It stops translating word by word slowly. It starts understanding meaning directly, fluently. And that's when real fluency begins to grow. You don't need new content every single day. You really don't. This is important. You can listen to the same podcast episode 2 or 3 times during the week. You can watch the same video multiple times. That's not boring at all. That's smart. That's how your brain learns languages best. Because repetition creates deep familiarity, and familiarity reduces fear and stress completely. Let me give you a clear example now. Imagine listening to a short podcast episode. The first time, you catch some words only. Maybe you understand 50%, maybe less. Some parts are clear, some parts confusing. But you keep listening calmly, without stress. The second time you listen to it, you understand more than before now. You catch phrases you missed first time. You hear connections between words better. The third time, it feels much easier now. You start noticing small details clearly. You start hearing how words connect together. You start feeling the rhythm of English. That's the amazing power of repeated listening. Your brain builds understanding layer by layer. Now let's focus on listening quality here. This matters more than people think. Choose short, clear audio always for practice. Something with a natural but slow pace. Not too fast, like native movies or shows. Not too complicated with difficult vocabulary. You want to understand most of it. Not all of it, but most of it, okay? Maybe 70 to 80% understanding. This builds your confidence very quietly. You start thinking, hey, I can do this. I'm actually understanding real English now. And that belief, it changes everything inside. It makes you want to continue practicing. It makes English feel possible, not impossible. Now let me tell you something important, something that will free you completely. You don't need to understand every word. Say that with me right now. Please say it. I don't need to understand every word. Again, I don't need to understand every word. This is so important to remember.
So many learners stress about every word. They stop the audio, rewind, translate. They make listening feel like hard work. But that's not how natural learning works. Comfort comes before fluency, always, always. If you feel comfortable listening every day, if you enjoy the process without stress, fluency will follow naturally over time. It will come to you, not forced. But if you stress about every single word, if you make listening feel like torture, you'll quit before fluency even starts growing. So let the English wash over you gently. Let the words flow into your ears calmly. Let your brain absorb them without pressure. Some words will stick in your memory. Some words won't, and that's okay. That's completely, totally okay, my friend. Your brain knows what it needs to learn. Trust your brain's natural learning process. Now here's what repetition does for you. It makes daily practice feel automatic completely. When something feels automatic and natural, you don't need to force yourself daily. You don't need motivation to start it. You just do it, like brushing your teeth, like drinking water when you're thirsty. And automatic practice, that's real consistency. Real consistency is what builds lasting fluency. Not motivation bursts, not intensity spikes, just calm, repeated, daily contact with English. So please trust this process. Truly trust it. Even when progress feels invisible to you, even when you don't feel fluent yet, even when you can't see results clearly, your brain is working quietly inside, always. It's organizing information without your awareness. It's connecting patterns while you sleep. It's building fluency in the background, silently. And one day, very soon, you'll notice it. You'll understand something easily and naturally, something that felt impossible before, and you'll stop and think, wait, when did that happen? When did I start understanding this? And you'll realize the habit was working. The daily practice was building something real. It was growing your English quietly every day. I want to encourage you deeply right now. I want you to feel hope in your heart, because I know this journey feels slow. I know you want fast results right now. I know you look at fluent speakers and think, I'll never get there. But let me tell you the truth today. Real progress is always quiet and slow. It doesn't announce itself loudly or proudly. It doesn't show up with fireworks and celebrations. It grows slowly, quietly, almost invisibly, like a tree growing from a tiny seed. You don't see it growing day by day, but if you check after 6 months, you'll see it's bigger, stronger, taller. And that's actually a very good thing, because slow progress lasts much longer. It builds a strong foundation inside you. Fast progress, it disappears fast too, usually. It's like building a house on sand. It looks impressive at first, sure, but when storms come, it falls apart. But what you build slowly and calmly, what you build with patience and consistency, that stays with you for many years. That becomes part of who you are. So please be patient with yourself now. Be kind to yourself on this journey. Results will come. They always, always do. Consistency always works over a long time. Even when you can't see it clearly yet, even when you feel stuck in one place, growth is happening beneath the surface. Now let's talk about missed days honestly, because missed days will definitely happen. You'll skip practice sometimes. We all do. Life gets busy unexpectedly sometimes, right? Your child gets sick, you need to help. Work becomes overwhelming, you need rest. Family needs you, you have to be there. And on those days, English gets skipped. And that's completely, totally normal, friend. That's part of being a real human being. Don't let one missed day destroy you completely. Don't let guilt stop you completely forever. Just restart calmly the very next day. No drama, no self-blame, no harsh judgment. Just pick up exactly where you left off. That's what real consistency looks like, always. It's not perfect, it's just steady and patient. It's not about never falling down, it's about getting up every time you fall. Now, I want to reduce your pressure. I want to lift this weight off you. You don't need to be impressive here. You don't need to sound like a native. You don't need to sound like a teacher. You don't need to memorize every word. You don't need to know perfect grammar. You just need to keep this habit alive. Keep touching English every single day. That's the only goal that matters now. Not fluency, not perfection, just
consistency. And you're already doing it, aren't you? Right now, at this very moment here, you're here, listening, learning from me. That means you care about your growth. That means you're committed to improving. That means you're consistent enough already. Say this to yourself right now, please. Say it out loud if you're alone. I am building a daily habit. I am consistent enough for this. Not perfect, but consistent enough always. And consistent enough, it's more than enough. It's exactly what you need to succeed. Now let me remind you of this truth. Your English is growing every single day, even if you don't feel it right now, even if you don't see clear results yet. Every sentence you hear, every word, every moment of English contact daily, it's building something inside your brain, a foundation that's strong and very steady, like laying bricks for a house slowly. One brick doesn't look like much alone, but 1,000 bricks, that's a house. And one day soon, that foundation will speak. It will understand naturally, respond easily. It will flow without effort or stress. You'll surprise yourself deeply, I promise you. You'll think, wow, when did I learn this? How did I understand that so easily? And you'll realize the daily habit worked. The small steps added up to something big. So please, keep going forward every day. Keep showing up for yourself gently. Keep doing your 5 calm minutes daily. That's all you need to do right now. Nothing more, nothing less than that. And trust me deeply, it's working already. Your brain is changing, growing, improving, even when you can't feel it yet. The seeds you're planting today will become beautiful trees tomorrow. Before we finish today's lesson together, I want to remind you very gently. Stay with this lesson. Stay calm always. Practice what we talked about here today. You don't need to rush ahead quickly. You don't need to do it perfectly either. Just trust the process. Trust yourself deeply. You have everything you need inside you. You have the ability to build this habit. You just needed the right system. That's all. And now you have it. Use it daily. Now, if this lesson helped you today, if you felt understood and supported here, I want to invite you very warmly to continue this journey with me always. There are many more calm lessons here, lessons that support your English growth gently, lessons that reduce pressure and fear daily, lessons that treat you like a real person, not just a student with test scores. So take your time, explore them slowly, watch what feels right for you today. And if you'd like to stay connected, if you'd like more support like this, please subscribe to this channel warmly. This is a safe space for calm learning, a space where mistakes are welcomed always, a space where progress is gentle, not forced, a space where you can grow at your pace. You belong here, truly, deeply you do. Now, let me leave you with this thought. Real habits are simple, never complicated. They fit your life, not fight against it. They grow quietly, not loudly or dramatically. And English? English grows the same way too, with daily contact, with gentle repetition, with patience, kindness, and self-compassion. You don't need to be fluent tomorrow. You don't need to impress anyone today. You just need to show up for yourself. And today, you did exactly that, friend. You listened carefully, you learned openly, you stayed with me until the very end. That's real progress right there, truly. That's commitment. That's consistency already. So feel proud of yourself right now. Feel good about being here today. You're building something beautiful here, a habit that works, a habit that lasts, a habit that respects who you really are. Keep going, my dear friend. Keep going. I believe in you completely, deeply, and I'll be right here waiting for you in the next lesson whenever you're ready. Take care of yourself. Be gentle always, and I'll see you again very soon. Thank you for being here with me today.